Okay, we're live on YouTube.
Well, since you're wondering, I do keep a stack here at the bottom of the cat tree next to the desk. Not to mention all the cat trees that are everywhere, but I keep the dried ink.
Andy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm now live on YouTube.
Where do we find it? 7AV. Okay. Is there any particular reason why?
Because you mentioned it, and it doesn't take me that long to get it set up. and I also included my webcam so you can sit there and watch me talk to you on the radio.
Oh, you did it because good thing I didn't say set your hair on fire and run outside.
Roger. Yeah, if you go look up K6US -radio on YouTube, it should pop up.
I have a recommendation, Aaron. Should be a link to your YouTube channel on your QRZ page.
I could fix that.
Yeah, because now I gotta find the bookmark for YouTube that's here somewhere. No, you're gonna be competing with the Big Bear Cam. Oh, that's right. You're sipping through a straw.
But this way I could show off the cat.
Alright, I put K6US. Oh. I got the A. Was it K6US, right?
Yeah, but you might have to put a -radio at the end of it because some other random YouTube channel has my call sign.
What? Oh my God. You know what? That's copyright infringement.
I know, and that's what I told Google, and they didn't do anything about it.
Well, Andy can help you with that. You told Google? What does that mean, you told Google?
I reported the other page for basically, what was it, like impersonating me, and Google did nothing.
Yeah, I don't think those emails go anywhere.
Oh, it probably didn't. It probably goes to an intern in a basement.
It goes to a Bitbucket.
Well, now it goes to an AI.
No, I don't think they even waste tokens on that. If it goes to a Bitbucket, it is never seen or heard again.
Yeah, it goes to the circle file.
Alright, let's see how much of a delay there is. Kilowatt 6 Fox Echo Juliet.
If you got decent internet, it should only be about, 3 or 4 seconds.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Wonder why your band scope is only producing. Can you see the 6K wide signal with your band scope?
I just opened it up.
Okay, let's see. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I have to watch out. I don't want the audio test. We're not very strong down there.
Yeah, you're only 20 over.
Is it? Where the hell is the meter?
It's the big thing that says so. There's 3 meters below the scope. Of course, when I'm transmitting, the signal meter switches to outward power, and then I have SWR and ALC. So when I unkey the radio, it will go back to a signal meter.
Okay, I see your little picture down at the bottom, but yeah, so when you stop talking on the radio, you're still talking on the YouTube, so it's kind of like watching a foreign movie.
Yeah, and actually, like a 3 or 4 second delay on YouTube is actually really good. When we started streaming the Bozo Nets, the delay was like 20 to 30 seconds, and we did our darndest to get it as short as possible. But I can't complain because I'm not paying YouTube anything. So if there's a 4-second delay, I'm not paying them for that.
You know, I think we could get more respect for ham radio if
Ooh.
At the signometer. Like that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh, he likes watching the spectrum scope and getting feedback.
Oh, yeah, well, I'm just, critiquing on how well I have things balanced.
Oh dear.
So you worry you're becoming unbalanced? Oh gosh, that's been going on for years. I get more worried about people noticing.
Okay, and then that's what 40 meters looks like down here.
From the peanut gallery. No, the peanut gallery is pretty quiet, and I have Aaron muted because the delay thing. No, I just meant in general. The whole unbalanced thing, pointing it out when it occurs. Oh, she's watching cat videos on our iPad. Are you serious? Well, I mean, I'm only assuming it could be something else. I'm assuming it's cat videos, but you never know. She doesn't get enough of it at all, huh? Well, right. Wow, what other kind of videos does she watch? She does some sort of church podcast, which kind of gets a little bizarre. Oh, like church chat? Church lady?
I know, you don't like that. Say hi to the camera.
No, but there's different podcasts that she does that is church related. She likes to listen to those. I have eavesdropped a little bit on those, and I was like, oh, okay. I have no interest in what they're saying.
Did you see the cat?
Listen and try to pick up phrases that you can just kind of drop at breakfast to make it sound like you're interested. Yeah, no, I don't. I should work on that more. Yeah, like, boy, you look ecclesiastic this morning. Aaron, you're making it difficult for me to play with the audio.
I know I did that on purpose. Did you also see the cat K6US?
No, I didn't. I was too busy looking at my bandwidth. Where's the cat?
Here's the cat.
Oh, I just realized I was looking at the guys on 78. Like, dang, what the hell's going on?
You just need a second receiver.
See, Andy, this is why you need the live stream. What is why? Because you wouldn't have to ask you for a signal report. I'd say, oh, well, looky there. Oh, isn't that why God made the SDRs? Well, I mean, I quite often give myself a signal report from Utah or Harrison, but that's funny. It doesn't even occur to me to check signal strength somewhere where I'm not even talking to anyone. Does that serve a purpose? Well, God, it lets you know that your signal's going somewhere. Sometimes you're like, is this really working? Am I bouncing properly? I just don't know. So you know that you're spewing your energy in a direction that you don't care about. So you want me? Okay. I don't. Well, I think you need a YouTube account to do a YouTube channel, don't you?
And there you go, Mark. I opened up my receive filter.
Alright, so can you go out to 3.6?
Yeah, I do. Well, 3.6, and then I shave. The reason why it's red on the screen, I shave off just because when you open it up to 3.6, it opens up some receive on the other side of the carrier, and so I trim that out.
Kind of interesting. Oh, that's because you have the ICOM. You know what? Here's an interesting tidbit. ICOM never corrected that because you have to do the same thing on the ICOM Pro 2 and Pro 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice when you're operating digital modes, but it's not good when you're listening to somebody wide. So I always just go into the filter and just trim it out.
Okay. Andy, if you're watching them on YouTube, look how balanced I got that. It was just a little bit of adjustment on the upper compression. So there you go. Thanks, Aaron, for letting me use you as a band scope.
Anytime. Oh, we're gonna have to make them.
Oh, do we get to see the cat again?
Yes. Oh. He is not impressed.
I'm going to try not to use my transvestite voice.
okay.
Well, hello there.
It's like the third time I picked him up, so he's like, "What are you doing to me?"
And what is his name?
Maxwell.
Maxwell. All right. And is Maxwell a mutt or a specific breed?
Well, he's Mancoon mix. We rescued him from the shelter for like $50.
Oh, he's the discounted Maine Coon.
Roger.
Okay, well, he's a beautiful cat. They paid you $50 to take it?
Roger.
Wow, I might get another cat.
No, we paid them.
On purpose?
Well, that was all the wife.
Yeah, I won't tell you what I paid for mine. You already did. Oh. I didn't. You know, but Aaron doesn't.
I might know.
He probably said it somewhere on YouTube.
Yeah, somebody's got a recording of it somewhere. And of course, Mark, with the YouTube stream, you can also compare my microphone direct versus coming over the air. I mean, yeah, granted, there's a delay, but yeah, you can hear my microphone directly.
I have both Eagle cams live streaming right now, but that's only because they don't have ham radios.
We could fix that.
And they don't have cordless phones, so if I can't talk to them, then I can see them live if they're within camera range. Wait a moment now. If you think about it, let's think about this for a moment. The camera way up there in the tree, I bet you that camera's broadcasting. I bet you it's not hardwired. I bet you it's a broadcast. Yeah, very good chance. Although it's it's a rock solid signal. But yeah, it would be a lot easier. Although I don't know, these areas they're in relatively highly populated areas. Relative to the population of what is that, Big Bear Reservoir, something like that. So I bet you it would probably be a pain in the ass to run a cable, but they might. I don't know. I don't know if that's explained anywhere. Is there a explainer on this? Yeah, good question. Well, let's think about this for a minute. If they ran a cable all the way up to trees, at least 100-foot trees, probably more. And I can tell you that being out here in the forest, squirrels love cables. They love wires, but they could have put some sort of shielding on it. I don't know. I think the most logical way that they would do it is they would do the camera, they would do some sort of solar battery charging, and then have it do, I don't know, come out of the microwave frequency or whatever. Anyway, I don't know, but why don't you try Googling that, see if they can answer the question. But my point I was making is the Eagles could be broadcasting, and you're watching them broadcast. So you're actually watching the Eagle fast scan and television.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, if that's true, and that sounds plausible, but that means that the Eagles are broadcasting like Aaron's cats are broadcasting. They're victims.
They've been roped into the process.
Well, all right. I don't know if I would classify it as victims. That's a unique perspective. All right, I'm trying to think of how I can word this to AI to find out the answer on this.
Well, I just mean, the Eagles, just like Aaron's cat, they weren't just sitting around, thinking, what could we do since we spend all of our time pooping and sleeping and eating, and then, of course, fornicating once in a while during the right season. What else can we do? I mean, there's not a whole. We could broadcast ourselves. We could send live images of ourselves around the world. I don't think that happened. Although, Aaron, did your cat? Was that the thought process for your cat before it got broadcasted?
Yeah, I forgot to have him sign the waiver.
So that's a no.
And I also realized I wasn't pushing enough receive audio to YouTube, but that has been corrected. This live broadcasting it just runs havoc with my FT8 settings.
Apparently, I'm not expressing myself well enough to AI.
Well, this says the Big Bear Valley Eagle cameras are connected to the internet through a solar-powered system that allows for 24/7 streaming of the Eagle's activities. This setup enables viewers from around the world to watch without all right, but it doesn't say exactly how it's connected. All it says is a solar-powered system. Oh, well, let's see. We'll click on the ever-present More button. Power source, streaming, technology not only supports live feeds, but also ensures that the cameras operate without interruption. It still doesn't say how it connects. Wow. It's a secret. It's Big Eagle. They don't want you to know.
It's probably a point-to-point wireless link.
It's up. Let me just think about this here for a minute. Well, I'm sure there's some sort of a federal regulated things. They're not letting anybody put cameras up in a eagle's nest. So I would imagine the power would be, much higher than you would for, like, say, a normal Bluetooth signal.
Well, let's see. Here's a picture of the guy in the nest setting up the camera. Or working on it. Replacing the camera. Okay, and then this one, climbing the tree. Wow, this took him 6 hours. And then, but it doesn't say how it's connected.
Well, and of course, they have to have enough power to reprogram the birds.
I was thinking, if it's cellular, you could call the birds.
You text me that picture of the guy putting the camera in?
Oh, sure.
He's texting you a picture of a guy?
Well, he's up putting the camera in on the eagle nest here. Let's see if we can figure out what camera they're using.
Oh, no, it's not that kind of it's just him kind of peering through the branches, waving at the photographer. No, I've seen the camera. It's one of those ones, it's like a ceiling mount camera with a dome covering the camera, and it's really highly articulated. I mean, I think that thing can spin 100 or 360 degrees, and it can point. I think it can flip 180 degrees. It's amazing. Because I remember when when one of the eaglets knocked the other eaglet right off the branch, and it looked like the eagle fell to its death. And then the camera's operator was spinning that thing every which way, trying to figure out whether the eagle was dead. AA7AV.
K6US.
K6FEJ. And I just asked AI, equipment used by the Big Bear Eagle Cam. Let's see how well they do with that one. You're killing me, Smalls.
You got to ask it the right question.
Installed 2021. It's just telling me camera 1, camera 2, when it was installed, the solar panels, and it's 145 feet up in the air. Dang, man, I want to know the equipment.
Well, the thing is, AI is only going to tell you what they put on their website.
Well, the closest I got so far is yes, the Big Bear Eagle Cam can be accessed, even though that's incorrect English, can be accessed via cell phones, but allowing viewers to watch the live streams. But I mean, obviously, individual people are not calling. It's not calling up the cameras. Oh, wait, here's more frequently asked questions. How was the camera installed? Yeah, they hired a biological. We hired a biological tree climber. I guess that means that the tree climber was a human. Climb without damaging the tree or the habitats. They have federal and state permits to handle bald eagles. Although I don't know, would you really be handling your bald eagle if you're just putting a camera in?
Maybe they ran a Cat5 cable up the tree.
Well, yeah, that was the thing. I was just curious, are they sending a transmitted signal and then picking it up via radio signal? As Aaron mentioned, the Cat5 down the 145-foot Cat5 cable down to the bottom.
Well, you know, if it's a fake tree, you know, like one of those cell phone towers, then you'd already be connected.
Yeah, the best. It just says they operate wirelessly. That's all they're going to tell us.
Yeah, but what band?
Right. What band? You know, is it cell phone? Is it some guy's got his own little AM radio and he's a block away and they don't want to tell us.
It's fast scan amateur television.
Well, I haven't put it up yet, but I have now a game camera that obviously, you know, video and stills, and it also connects to the cell phone network for free. I mean, you can pay if you want fancier or I guess more storage. So yeah, I'm guessing this just says that they typically use Wi-Fi or cellular network. Oh, it could be Wi-Fi. Maybe it's high enough. They just won't tell us. We're just left to wonder. Like the boy eagle is left to wonder what happened to the girl eagle.
Do they have a phone number you can call?
The eagle?
Well, you know, to ask the people that put the camera in the tree, you should just call them or email them and be like, we demand to know answers on how this works.
Come on, Andy. They wouldn't provide a number to the Eagles. People would call up and heckle them. And plus they get all that telemarketing.
Well, but those eagles are so famous, they must have their own agents who, you know, screen. They have call screeners.
That's funny. Yeah, we don't want them getting calls about our white papers.
Yeah, we don't want them to get the calls about how their vehicle warranties are expiring, or that their 50% off on their DirecTV is about to expire.
Or that they need to change their the long distance service.
Oh, do they still have long distance services?
Well, they used to. Well, I mean, they do fly long distance.
But I think they would be their own service, right?
Yeah, but they probably have to book the flight with their agent.
Well, I'm just amazed here. The Eagle FAQ here. Thank you for inquiring about the Bald Eagle Nest Cam. Here are the answers to some frequent questions we have received. If you have other questions, please contact us. And yet, no one, it appears, has ever asked, how do you connect to the internet? Or Big Eagle doesn't want you to know. I wouldn't think it'd be cellular. I mean, it could be, and that might be exactly how they do it, but you got to figure the camera, you'd want something that would have a low energy footprint. Because, a lot of times, especially in the winter, you don't get a whole lot of sunny days to recharge the battery.
I'm glad this conversation's being recorded.
Mate for life. Wow, that would explain why they always look so tired.
These guys love cooking. I'm glad this conversation's being recorded.
They do mate for life, by the way. Yeah, that's why they look so tired.
Yeah, just like doves.
Now, I knew the answer to this one, because when you're looking, I'm looking right now at night, and, you can see the nest, and you can see some of the main branches, and I knew that obviously they're using a light that the eagles can't see. Otherwise, they would have to give them little eagle sunglasses.
Well, how do they know that the eagles can't see infrared?
Oh, I don't know. I think they know pretty much any organism that has an eyeball or two. They've already done all the experiments. Probably some of it's pretty ugly, but no, I think they can get in there and check to see what kind of receptors there, and know what wavelengths will be received and will just flat out be ignored. You could be flipping the bird off, but if it's only infrared light, it wouldn't know.
Have you seen the guys that will rip the infrared filter off their digital cameras and then use special filters to take infrared images? They look so trippy.
Oh, no, I haven't seen that. Are you sure they just weren't dropping acid?
But yeah, it makes all the like anything that's like a green plant or something. They'll take a picture of a tree, and the tree will just be white.
Yeah, like I said.
Well, they probably operated on 1.2 gig first because first they had to get high.
Wow. Other than size, there's no way to tell the male eagle from the female eagle. But they must have. I mean, I guess you'd have to get pretty close. You'd kind of have to pluck them, I guess, to figure that out.
It's probably why they put a number on them. I guess you'd figure it out when the eggs come out.
Well, the new girl eagle she's fully filled the void. I saw them. It was yesterday, I think. They both showed up at the nest, and they were hanging around. And oh my God! She just met the guy, and she spent about an hour just rearranging the furniture. He couldn't take it. After he was hanging out, he ended up out on the outer branch, and then he just flew away. And she she went to town. So I think there are new eaglets or new eggs in the future.
Well, she probably told him to go to Home Depot. Or IKEA.
Oh, I have some recommendations for your YouTube channel there, Aaron.
Okay, shoot.
Okay, so, and I don't know the technical way you could do this, but I think in the background you need to think more of newscaster type of guy. So maybe have a backdrop back there. In fact, the perfect backdrop, if you can use green screen, would be to have gray line behind you. Would be a great backdrop with your call signs.
AA7AD. So really, you're just making it like Zoom.
He's got a backdrop.
Well, so the reason why the reason why the camera is positioned this way is because my wife is trying to sleep in the bed, so I purposely cut her out of the shot.
Oh my God! Another forgiving wife. You're transmitting in the same room as your wife who's trying to sleep.
Yes.
I do the same thing.
Oh my God! Have you thought about maybe like going maybe the den or the garage?
So the garage is full of cars. I see. The thing is, I had an office, but then the problem, and of course, Andy's not watching the YouTube stream, so he can't see what my shirt says. But Mark can see what my shirt says, and understands. I lost my office when we had the third kid.
What about the attic or the she shed? Something.
You do realize that attics get like 120 degrees down here, right?
Well, yeah, but it's nighttime.
I'll just go sit up on the roof.
Okay, well, I guess you've got it. Wow. You've actually made it so that you can sit in the same room and talk to strangers while your wife is laying in bed right there. I'm not sure what to make of that, but that's I don't know if every guy could pull that off.
See what you're missing by not watching the YouTube stream?
Well, I'm not missing anything that I'm not missing anyway, because the camera's not pointed there.
That is correct. K6US.
Oh, and Mark, did you see that the image that I sent you?
The voltage, by the way, is 12 volts.
I should turn my CW decoder on.
No, the beacon. No, I'm on a older Kenwood. There's no decoder here, but no, the voltage is 12 volts. I use my skills.
Is there a decoder to what you're saying?
The CW that's at 7.150. This radio does have a CW decoder built into it.
Oh, I've got my automatic notch filter turned on, so I didn't hear it.
Oh, that's what you're doing. Okay, yeah. So annoyingly, with my remote software, I can't control the notch. So I'd have to actually go to the closet to set the notch. And that's too much work.
So you're sending Morse code, or somebody else is sending it?
Somebody else.
No, and there's someone in... Wow, we are hemmed right in here, aren't we? There's someone right below us, someone right above us, and the one below us is in the bandpass. What the hell?
Like Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, we get no respect. We get a lot of nuzzling. Did he have that?
Boy, let me tell you, my
that's pretty
ESSP,
good.
I get no respect.
Yeah, band's pretty busy tonight.
That was AI.
Oh, come on. Take credit.
I got 4 people watching, and I'm one of them.
Well, some people like to watch.
I'm not a big deal on YouTube yet.
My Catio video has 170,000 views.
And it's always possible that Dennis is listening.
Well, it could be because they were searching for something else, and they got confused because it has cats, and they were searching for something else, and they got that came up in the lists.
Right. And unlike Aaron, if you're looking for the K6FEJ YouTube channel, there is a link on the QRZ page.
Oh, do I need to fix that right now?
Well, I mean, if you did, you probably have more than 4 people.
I have over 100 subscribers. It's just, it's late on a Tuesday.
God, that must be a hell of a paper route.
But not as much as the channel I run for the Bozo Nets has like 600 subscribers.
Just to find out who are these people. Are they the same ones who watch daytime TV and see all those ads for lawyers and what do? They sell drugs and yeah, I think it's a lot of drug commercials, isn't it?
No, you don't want. No, there's good stuff on there, like the ShamWow.
The ShamWow, yeah, or the Pocket Fisherman.
They're good. Another good item. I actually watched a YouTube channel that was doing a review of the ShamWow, where they actually had a ShamWow and they did the testing. And at the end of the test, they said, "Wow, this thing really sucks the water up."
Okay. Wow. Okay. What have they done an equivalent YouTube video evaluating the Mr. Microphone?
I didn't dig that deep into the channel.
Hey, good looking. Tell us whether that works. Whether you talk into the microphone, Mr. Microphone, and the chicks just can't control themselves.
Well, nowadays that'll get you arrested.
Okay, Mark, I fixed my QRZ page.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back later to pick you up. No, that's a threat nowadays.
Yeah. Now it would be, hey, human with features that some people may find attractive, would you please sign this document that would allow us to return to this?
Boy, I'm glad I don't date anymore. I mean, the lawyer fees alone for all the forums would be just crazy.
I don't think even that's the problem. The problem, I think, is that most people are trying it through those online dating things, and from all indications, that's like hell on earth.
Oh, they get catfished?
It's just, God, you'd have to read up on it. It's not working out for most people. It's so hellish that some people just say screw it and they stop looking.
Okay, are you on there?
No.
I mean, I'm sure they have, they have farmersonly.com dating site. I bet you they have hamsonly.com dating site. You should check it out.
Isn't that what ham sexy is?
No.
You sure?
something entirely different.
Are you sure?
No, I didn't see anybody trying to date anybody on Ham Sexy.
Well, I think they just randomly find each other. They can't even be bothered to be overt. They just kind of bump into each other.
Wouldn't that website be like 99% dudes?
What's your point?
I think you're being generous there.
I probably am.
Any idea who came up with the name?
What name?
Ham Sexy.
Oh, Jeff would be a good one to ask because he ran in the same circles as the original Ham Sexy crew.
I mean, I hope they were just being ironic, but I suppose ham radio operators could be so clueless, AA7AV, that they might have meant it seriously.
K6US.
He is more like the guy who has 25 antennas on his car and 30 radios mounted on the dash. That's Ham Sexy.
Well.
Oh, like the plumber sexy would be just a bunch of pictures of plumbers' butt cracks.
Mark, you're also forgetting about all the handhelds on the belt.
Oh my gosh, yeah, handhelds on the belt, the extended microphone, 3 or 4 of them all, clipped onto the collar.
But that has to be ironic.
Oh, and finish it off, little polish. You got to have the vest with your call sign on it, or something.
Or a hat.
What you did there?
Yeah, the call sign goes on the hat.
Security patrol, communications patrol.
Ham Sexy and finish it off.
No, Andy, I wasn't trying to do that.
Well, have you guys seen that there's a website that just lists properties for ham radio people? We're talking houses that come with towers.
Well, yeah, that can make sense. I mean, if you're really intent on getting a tower, you might as well look for properties where it's allowed. Of course, then you may have to go to hamsonly.com and find someone who's willing to accommodate, a spouse who's willing to accommodate that.
I think the other problem is having to reevaluate somebody else's setup. I don't trust other people.
Do you have trust issues?
Yes. Yeah, but I don't see myself buying a house that came with a tower that was installed 30 years ago and the guy just handing me the keys and just walking away. It's like, yeah, but I want to know how much concrete you put in the hole.
Well, just like anything else, you can have someone assess it. You have an engineer come in and, checking the well or checking the condition of the foundation. That shouldn't be too tough.
Well, there you go. I will hire a guy to climb the tower and make sure it doesn't fall over.
Yeah, and walk up and push on it to make sure it doesn't fall.
I believe that is the technical test.
Maybe hit it with a ball-peen hammer.
Are you a tower climbing guy, Aaron?
I only go on my roof. I won't go on other people's roofs, and so far I have not climbed a tower. I don't have any problems with heights as long as I'm on a stable platform. Like, I hate going on scissor lifts because those things are just shaky as all get out, and I don't like being on top of scaffolding. But yeah, you give me a harness, I'd probably be okay with going up a little bit on a tower.
What about one of those windmills?
Well, those have ladders on the inside. That wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, but I mean, then you get to the top and it's 200 feet tall, and you got to step out.
I'd pop my head out and then promptly get right back in.
I had the opportunity years ago to climb the tower on Mount Diablo.
Just free climbing?
Well, we're getting back to fast scan. That was when I was with the ATV group, amateur television group, and we had to put a new preamp on the antenna. And I was good friends with a professional tower climber guy that was going to go up, and he's like, "Mark, I need help. Would you be my mule?" So I was the young guy, so they strapped all the stuff onto my belt, the preamp, the new
I can push
antenna,
more volume.
the tools, and climbed up the 200 plus feet up the tower.
Oh,
There we go.
200 feet. All right, what'd you think?
Check.
Did you take pictures and give yourself
Check.
a selfie,
There we go.
or it didn't happen?
No, there would have been more equipment back then. I would have to bring a Browning or something. Didn't have cell phones, but
There we go.
no,
That
it
should
was
be
on
better.
the older tower, the one that eventually blew down. But yes, there was a ladder going up to the middle, like Aaron mentioned, that went up halfway. And then when you got halfway up, what they didn't tell me is you had to detach and then climb the scaffolding to get to the ladder that went on the outside to finish the climb. So I was going to bail, but that would have just screwed everything up because I had all the equipment. So I had to finish it off. Hardest part was lowering my butt over the side when we got to the platform on top. Convincing myself I wasn't going to die by climbing over the edge, but I did it.
Wow, I'm surprised. I figured OSHA would have not. Well, you're fine. You got all the safety equipment, except there's this one section where none of the safety equipment works.
Fun stuff. He was a licensed professional tower climber, and apparently he's allowed to take inexperienced novices with him. So anyway, that was my experience. So I now don't have a problem getting up on the roof.
That's like, okay, we're going to put you out in the target range, but you're going to be wearing a bulletproof vest, but there's going to be about 30 seconds where you have to take the vest off. And then if you're still alive, you can put it back on.
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm trying to think how old I was. I think I was in my probably late 20s. Old enough to know better.
Yeah, being one of the younger guys around here in the club, I've had guys ask me, to help them with stuff, and I'm like, nope, I'm not going on your roof.
You're not the "would you please climb my tower, Aaron" guy?
No.
Well, it looks like you would have no problem. You're in good shape.
Yeah, part of that's good drugs. And I'm that's halfway tongue in cheek. I am a type 2 diabetic and I am on Ozempic. But yeah, I'm down to like 200 pounds because I exercise every day and I try not to eat a bunch of crap.
Yeah, that whole eating a bunch of crap stuff. Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh, see, now I got the Ozempic song in my head.
Hamabar.
Yeah, apologies for that earworm. Worm.
I don't know the song.
Oh. Anyways, that's how it starts.
Oh.
Well, the drug starts with Ozempic, so they got to put some O's in there.
Ozempic.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, I think that's a ripoff of another song.
Oh, it always is.
One more O in there.
Yeah, the jingles are always ripping off something, but it's less than 7 seconds long, so they can get away with it.
Oh, is that the magic rule?
Oh, I think it's O, it's magic. I think that's what they're stealing. Although I'm sure they paid. I don't think they stole it. I think they make so much money off of the fat medicine that they can afford to pay the long forgotten singers of Oh, it's magic.
Yeah, you don't want to know how much that stuff is.
And actually, I can imagine the shareholders singing, "Oh, it's magic," just about how much money they're making.
Yeah, the big problem has been all the people that have been abusing it to lose weight and they're not diabetic.
Oh, okay. Well, that's worth. It's no big deal. They stole it. That was a song, a 1974 song by the Scottish pop rock band Pilot. It was their first hit single. So, who remembers Pilot? Although they were Scottish, so we should give them special consideration.
It might be out of copyright.
No, I don't think that's how music works.
Well, all I know is we can thank Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse for some of the reasons why our copyright laws are so ridiculous now.
Correct. And the government. AA 780.
K6US, Fresno.
K6FEJ at Lake Almanor, Northern California.
And when I say government, I meant Congress.
Oh, that government. Yeah, because otherwise you'd be talking about me because I do work for the government.
Uh-oh. Are you CIA?
No, I'm sure I've told you I work for the local library system.
Oh, see, that's what they told you to say.
Correct.
Oh, remember we used to talk to a guy who lived way down in the desert, and he worked at some state or national park, and we looked at the pictures. It was some old place kind of restored, and you admired all their signs. Not ringing a bell.
And somebody in Mendocino County has been watching the YouTube stream.
Oh, that's sad.
I've been to Mendocino County once.
Now we just have to encourage them to get on the air.
No, I just drove through. I might have peed. I think I might have had to go pee.
Did you televise it?
No.
You didn't give yourself a selfie while you were there?
I was probably, it was a gas station, so it probably was a camera somewhere on the outside.
What was it, a flock camera?
What is a flock camera? I keep hearing people mention that. What the flock is going on?
So we have them all over Fresno. You drive by them. So it's a let me explain more what it. So it's a pole with a camera on it and a solar panel, and the camera is connected to the internet via the cell phone network. And they put them on public roads and point them out at the cars. And as you drive by, they capture your license plate and put them into a database so that way if someone steals your car, they can just go search the database and the flock cameras will be, well, I just saw that car here, 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 and here.
Yeah, that's not the only thing they're used for, but that's true.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so now, Andy, tell them what is also being used and why some people have been fired.
Well, you can track people. Guys are following their exes with them. There's governments can track you. If the government doesn't like you, they can track your movements minute by minute, depending on where you are. Not everywhere has them. Usually it's larger towns and cities, but and they don't just read plates; they record the whole vehicle. So if someone wants to search for you, and they know there's some marking like a bumper sticker or a big dent or something, they can track you with that too.
Yeah, and apparently they're working on adding the ability to search for like individual people, so you can be like, I need a guy in a black shirt, and it will show you all the guys in a black shirt.
Oh, I'm sure it already does that. Yeah. So it's mainly if you're deemed an enemy of somebody, then they want to know where you are and pretty much where you are right now if you're out driving. So yeah, Flock is the name of the company.
And they've also hit the parking lots at the Home Depot.
Interesting. Well, yeah. So you're basically being tracked every place you go. They know your movements and your whereabouts. Well, that's kind of 1984ish.
That's true, but I mean we're way past that, and it's been that way for a long time. I mean, just everything that all the tracking that's done just on your phone and your computers. This is just the latest iteration, but this is really nothing new.
Well, I know somebody was trying to say we have them up here, and there's a big argument going on about that, and they're like, no, that's Caltrans cameras. They've always been there.
And you can watch them online.
Yeah. There's actually a website where you can see where they are. I'm going to look it up right now.
Yeah, it's really fun watching the cameras up at like Lake Tahoe in the winter, and you can see everyone sliding around in the snow.
Oh yeah, I used to live up there, so I still look at those cameras. At least at the ones mainly just around Tahoe City, because I used to live down on the West Shore. So that's fun. But I'm going to look right now to see whether there are any Flock cameras where Mark is. So we go like this, and we zoom in. Let's see, there's there. No, well, you've got two cameras in your area, Mark. There's one at the intersection of, what is that? CA 36 and CA 147? I think that's what that says. This is a really dark image. And then the other one is down CA 36 near, what is that? Mooney Road.
That's down by Westwood. Interesting. I wonder why they would possibly need them up here.
Yeah, well, and you don't know who put them up. It could be companies, like, let's see, this one says, this is a traffic, view OSM, edited, surveillance. Yeah, so this one is by the Fuel Good at Mooney and 130 and CA 36. It's public, so it's a traffic camera. So I'm guessing that would be CHP.
Yeah, they use them CHP. A lot of it is used to check for chain control the snow. So you can see if you can pull up the camera and see if the road is completely snowed over.
Well, those are different. That's Caltrans actually that does that. No, these are either police or companies, like Aaron was saying. Home Depot is one of the companies that will set them up so they can record, because they've well, I guess a lot of it was true where they had a lot of theft. That's why when you go into Home Depot now, all of the copper wire is locked up.
Well, and then the Caltrans cameras, most of them aren't even good enough to read license plates. A lot of them, are on the freeways, and they're, so that you can know when there's accidents and whatnot.
Yeah, they're pretty good. A lot of them are just still cameras, but around Tahoe is one particular place where they've got a lot of live video cameras. Yeah, they're usually on poles that are too tall to even see your license plate, even if they could read it. Although I guess if they were super high res, it might work.
Yeah, most of them look like a potato.
girlfriend like that once.
She looked like a potato.
Yeah, kind of like a potato.
Yeah, dear, you're kind of low res, dear.
As long as you got some fries out of it.
Wow, there's a whole group of jokes there.
Yeah, I'm shocked that 40 meters is doing strong here at 10:06, but I need to go for my walk. So I'm gonna say goodnight to you guys, and then we'll say goodnight to the people on YouTube.
Well, what about saying goodnight to your wife?
Oh, she's probably already passed out.
Okay, well, that some people would pay just to see that.
I mean, you can. Yeah, I still got you on the speaker. You can say goodnight to her.
Well, not if she's passed out.
Yeah, she's got a call sign and everything. I mean, she doesn't have permissions down here, but yeah.
We'd have to log her in.
Don't you? Oh, AA7AV. Don't you need like authorization?
Well, she can use my authorization, K6US.
No, I mean to have us say goodnight to her if she's just completely, she's passed out, as you say?
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, let's see. No, that wouldn't be third-party traffic, but yeah, we'll get the form signed.
I don't know, I feel kind of dirty now.
Yeah, you're coming straight into the bedroom.
See, this is why the filter is good.
Oh man, it's been good talking with you guys. We'll catch you guys later. Kilo 6 Uniform Sierra in West Fresno, leaving the airways forever.
All right, adios, Eric.
Aaron, good having you on board. Thanks for playing along here and throwing your token out on the 7152 game board. Good having you on board. And I'm going to do the same thing, hopping out of here. My desk is loaded up with kitty cats, very similar to the picture on the QRZ page, and they're ready for their treat. So I'm going to hop out of here. 73's K6FEJ, Lake Almanor, going that way.
All right, 73 Aaron, 73 this, WLs, AA7AB.
Oh man, I was the linchpin. Night guys, K6US.
You were the hinge. Good night.
Yeah, I figured it's always a good night when we're not talking the band off. So we're leaving before it dies. K6US.